Hello friends, how are you? Welcome back once again. So in our previous video, we learned how to grab HTML elements and change their attributes like inner HTML, style, etc. etc. So how are we doing that? We first grab the element by saying document dot get element by ID, and then we are saying inner HTML to, to be equal to something, right? And how are we changing the color? Oh, let me make this HTML comment. And how are we changing the color? Like this, right? Document dot get element by ID this and then dot style dot color, and we are setting it to be some color. So until now we were doing like this. Now we can not only grab the elements by using get element by ID. Sometimes we have classes, so we can grab elements by classes. Let me show you how. Now let me close this comment, and now I will write some basic HTML code. So here I have some empty body tag. Now let me fill this with some paragraph. Now sometimes we have a class attribute like this. Let's say class is paragraph. So what this means is that we have a class attribute, not an ID attribute. So how are we going to grab this element from JavaScript? Now to showing this, let me make a script tag, and inside the script tag I will say, first let me make a button actually, and add the on click attribute. On click we will call the function grab element. Function grab element inside the function I will say document dot get element by class name. And actually when we are saying get element by class name, we don't have to write get element, we have to write get elements, because there could be multiple elements with the same class. So this document dot get element by class name will return us an array. And as we know, there is only one tag with the class paragraph, so this array will be only of one length. That means I can say 0, the 0th index, and then dot inner HTML to be, actually let's just console.log this. I will display this in console, and let's see if my code is working or not. Let me add some text in the button. click me. And now I will open the console. Now when I will click this button, nothing is happening. Let me check why. Oh, sorry. Actually, I didn't specify the class name. Here I will write paragraph. Sorry for that. And when I will go again on my page and then click this button, again my code was not working and I found out why. Because I am here only telling the name of the function, not calling it. To call it, we have to add parenthesis. And now when I will click this, you can see this element is being printed at the console because we have written this function and this function is getting called whenever we are clicking this button. This function will grab the element and get its zeroth index. But when I will remove this zero index, then when I will click this button, you can see it's showing an HTML collection, which is actually an array, and there is only one element in this array, and you can see that. Now let me write here 0, and now if you see that it's not returning an array, actually it's returning the whole element, this element it's returning. But the problem is I can have as many elements I want of this class. Like there could be more elements of paragraph class with some other text. Here you can see I have the text subscribe the channel. And now if I'm going to print this, you can see it's showing the first element because I have this 0. Let me remove this and show you now. You can see it's returning an array with 2 elements. Each element is a p tag. Now if we want to access the second element, that is this element with the text subscribe the channel, then I can write here 0. Actually instead of 0 I can write here 1. 1 means the second element of the array, and you can see this is the same element we wrote here. So the goal of this video is to grab all the elements with the class paragraph and change their text to same text like hello world. Let's say I have another tag with the same class but some other text, like the video. Now I want when the button is clicked, I want all these tags to change their text to something similar. Then I could use a for loop. Here instead of console.log, I can declare it as a variable where elements equals to this document.get element by class name, and this elements will be surely an array, so it means we can loop over it using a for loop. I will loop over each element and set its inner HTML to something like hello world so that all the text gets similar. To apply for loop, I will say for, and inside this for I will write something like let element of elements. So this thing will loop over all the elements, and we can write here curly brackets to tell what to do in each iteration. So if you are wondering why I have written here let element of elements, this means that for each iteration it will get different elements each time, and we can use this element variable in our block of code here. So I can write here element dot inner HTML equals to hello, just hello. And let's see if our code is working or not. And now when I will click this button, let me close the console because it is no use. And when I will click this button, you can see all the elements, their text is being changed to hello. If you still don't understand why we used here element, then let me show you console.log element. And when I will go to my console, see, when I'm clicking my button, it's showing 3 elements, each one by one. And what are we saying here? That for each element, set its inner HTML attribute to hello. So this is the logic behind our code. So I hope you understood. Please like the video and subscribe the channel. Bye bye.